Hi. So this was meant to be like an unboxing video. I was going to do like this whole thing where it's like, look what I got in the post. Oh my God, it's so cool. And then I just didn't because anyone who knows me will know that I've been in isolation for 4 days because of COVID. And for the last 3 days, I've just felt like absolute shite. So yeah, when it came in the post yesterday, I didn't really feel like doing a video or being seen in public. So, um, but yeah, anyway. So now I'm just going to show you. So some of you will, if anyone watched my last video, you'll know that I mentioned getting a few advanced promotional vinyls in the post. Well, two of them actually. The other one's yet to come. And this one came today. It is an advanced promotional copy from I think 1999 of Britney Spears' Baby One More Time, which is so cool because I'm a millennial for one, and this was like this one of the main songs of my childhood. And yeah, it's just a super rare piece of 90's pop music history, which you can't really find anywhere else. And I bought it on Discogs. I think it was about £18, including postage. Frankly, I would have bought it for like twice that because it's just so cool and it rarely ever comes up. And so yeah, I mean, I've got another one like that's similar to this. I've got an NSYNC one as well, but I'll put that there. But the NSYNC one doesn't actually have the original track on it, which is a bit annoying. This one, on the other hand, actually does, as you can see, original version. So I am very excited about this. It was sold to me as very good, as in very good sleeve, very good media. I think that was a bit ambitious. It's more like fair for both, but that's okay. You know, I still think the price is worth it if I'm honest. Um, Yeah, and it is apparently currently selling for about £19, but Discogs has it valued at 15 or just under 15. So and I feel like it was a good investment one as well. And a little bit about it, it's in pretty good condition. It's got a few kind of hairline scratches, nothing major. It's got an engraving on it, which I have looked up. I don't understand what I'm assuming it's an engraving of the person who actually printed it, which is what they normally are. But it says Dave W. Masterpiece. If anyone knows what that means or who that is, that would be great. And it also has a little DNA engraving as well, and the usual like serial number. But if anyone knows what that Dave W, who that is or what that means, please tell me because I really like to know that about my records. So yeah, as a 90's pop nerd, that is like the coolest thing that I own now. Um, Again, anyone who knows me will know that I'm a nerd about a few things, like Doctor Who. I've also got some Star Wars Lego somewhere around, which you'll see in the background of my other video. So yeah. If anyone knows of any like Spice Girls ones that are coming up, just if anyone's got any that they want to sell, just hit me up in the comments below because I'd be totally interested. If I could get an advanced promotional copy of like Wannabe, that would be so cool. So I did go into like a brief bit of detail about what advanced promotional copies are, but for anyone in my last video, but for anyone who didn't watch that or just didn't understand it, it's basically like the promotional copies of a song that they send out to like radio stations and I guess television companies as well to promote the song. And usually they're like quite limited edition. There's only, I don't know how many would have been produced, let's say in 1999, but I can't imagine it would be that many, so they're quite rare. And they tend, if it's a hit song, they tend to be a little bit more valuable than like the standard 7-inch single, obviously because of the collectability of it. So I've got a couple of them in my collection now. I've got obviously Britney Spears, NSYNC, Odyssey. I've got Bryan Adams' Heat of the Night, which I'm like, I love. It's my second favourite one now. Really hoping to get it signed when I go see him in concert in May. And what else have I got? I've got the other one coming as well, which I will definitely share with you. I've got a Dionne Warwick one as well, which I think I spoke about that in my last video. So I'm kind of not collecting, but if I see one that I really want, I'm definitely going to pick it up. But yeah, so that's my little try a kind of semi unboxing video. This is probably super boring for you guys if you're not interested in vinyls, but hey, yeah, and definitely let me know if you see any Spice Girls ones come up.